So hello guys, you're welcome to our Monday Market Outlook. um, so our Monday morning market outlook is how we analyze the markets, right? To see what the week holds. What is it that we're likely to see this week? So we usually start from the fundamental analysis, from the fundamental events, from the fundamental perspective before we move on to the technical perspective and what we are looking at and the possibilities and the potentials we're seeing in the market this week, right? So first of all, we start with this economic calendar. So the economic calendar is for this week, January 14th to 20th. Today, Monday, we can see that we have a holiday in the US. It's called the Martin Luther Day. Martin Luther Day. So there's a bank holiday in the US today. So basically, you were going to expect some kind of slow movement in the market, especially later in the day, during when the New York session is meant to open. We'll expect some kind of, sluggishness in the market because the US market is basically not there for the US banks are not open today, right? So tomorrow we have some events here. We have some economic events here. And then mostly we have inflation data, which is CPI for Canada, right? So that's the most important thing that we're seeing there. The most important thing is inflation data for Canada. And then the Governor Bailey speaks. This is the governor of the Bank of England. So this guy is going to be talking tomorrow about concerning the economy before an economic panel in London, right? So now when a central bank governor talks about what's happening with the economy, it tends to have an effect on the currency because he's going to see certain things that the market is listening to hear, which is basically not in the public domain already. Right, he's going to be saying some of those things. So once he's saying that, of course, we'll get to, as investors, as traders, we'll get to understand certain things that are happening in the economy and get to understand the thinking behind his committee. What are they doing? What are they likely to do? What do they think of inflation? What do they think of all of these things happening in the economy, different areas of the economy? And then, of course, we'll begin to see what perception they have concerning the economy at this time. So that should have some effect on the market. Then on Wednesday, we have CPI also for CPI is inflation for the UK economy. Last month's data was 3.9%. The projection is for this month is a reduction in inflation, right? When there's a reduction in inflation, that's actually a good thing. Then also we have core retail sales. This is also another important data for the US economy, core retail sales. So we're expecting that on Wednesday as well. Then on Thursday, we have an employment data from Australia, and we have unemployment claims. Okay, so all of these things, all of these events that have these red folders are events that we're going to be keeping our eyes on. Right. So I would say that during this week, most of these economic data do not have the strength from experience. Most of these economic data don't have the strength to move the market significantly. Right? Historically, the kind of data that move the market significantly are usually core retail sales. Among the ones here right now, core retail sales for USD, right? Right. So that's probably the one I would consider the most, the one that may move the market the most on this list right now. Also inflation data for Canada, inflation data for the UK economy, right? Basically, these are the things I'll be looking out for this week. Then on Friday also we have retail sales for the UK, right? So these are things. The most important thing for us on this economic calendar is just basically keep our eyes on what's going on the economy in the fundamentally. Keep our eyes there, right? Yes, so while we are doing our trades, our normal technical analysis, trading and all that, be aware what's going on in the market, that what's going on fundamentally that is going to have an effect on the market. Be aware, right? So let's look at the charts. What's going on the charts? Number one is the USD index, right? So on Saturday, I did an analysis of the market. I did an analysis of the market on Saturday where I explained a whole lot of things. So it's in the chart, it's in the group already. That video has been placed in the group, so we should go ahead and go through that group, that video. Basically, the analysis for the analysis looking into this week, I actually did it on Saturday, right? So I'm just coming with this to just look at what's been happening so far, right, since the market opened last night, right? So this is not going to be a very long video because I already did some comprehensive stuff on Saturday, all right? So these are some of the trades we took last week. We had a trade here that triggered here on Friday. We had this trade. We expected. Well, why we took this trade was we actually looked at what happened here. Initially, we said a trade here which didn't trigger. We talked about that before. So we expect to see. We expected that price was going to come to this level and then make a buy from there. We had a stop loss, take profit. This trade actually hit take profit this morning. This trade hit take profit this morning. So the next outlook we are seeing on the USD JPY is going to be around here. So we're going to be looking for a trade around here. This top here, we want price to go all the way. We want price to go all the way to this area here. This is going to be our focus. Is going to be what we'll be looking at. We'll be looking at somewhere around 30 pips there. So this is going to be the trades that we're going to be going for. We'll be going for this trade. Okay. So this is going to be one trade that we're going to be targeting. We want price to come back to this region here, this sell region here. We expect price to come here and then make a huge substantial sell right there. So this is a target. This is a trade that I'm anticipating to happen. This is on the USD JPY. This is the trade I'm going to be anticipating to happen, right? Okay. We already dropped some trades in the group this morning. So, but this is just an outlook. This is something that will just give us a guide as to what we are expecting to see happen, right? Let's look at this. This based on some analysis we did already. We're expecting price to break out of this area. Once price breaks out of this Euro USD, we're expecting price to break out of here. Once price breaks out, we see a pullback. We should see price coming all the way down, all the way down this way. All right. So that's this. We already did this on Saturday, and the video is in the group already. Okay. Also in gold. Yes, so in gold, our anticipation was that we're expecting price to, sell from around here. This place is still a bit unclear. We're still going to leave this gold analysis for now. We're going to leave gold for now and then let it give us some clarity. The bias we have for gold is a sell, but then we're just going to leave it for now and get some very good clarity from here before we take trades on gold. Okay. So yeah, this is also we did this analysis on Saturday, and you can see how the price was here when we did this analysis. So we're expecting that price was going to come all the way down. We're expecting that price was going to come all the way down, and then buy from here, and it did exactly that. So this trade is currently running and is currently in profit. Okay, so at this time now, we said our bias for BTC is still a buy. Okay, so our next trade now is likely going to be at the break of this area. So when price breaks out of this area, then that's when we'll be looking for a buy again. We should be looking for price breaking out of here. Price breaks out of here and then it pulls back and then it makes a buy. So this is just a continuation. This is basically a continuation from what we're already seeing happening right now, right? We're already seeing this happening right now. This one was something we did on Saturday. Also, we did the same analysis for Ethereum. Ethereum on Saturday, you see it's playing out exactly the way we analyzed it. Okay, so the goal now is that we're expecting price was here. That's why around here when we did this analysis, and we're also expecting price to sell from here, and eventually it did a very sweet sell. We weren't targeting this sell here, but we're expecting that once price get here, we're going to buy, and it's currently buying. Very playing out excellent the way we expect it to. We're expecting it to go all the way here for our take profit. Take profit is going to be around here. So now that this is playing out like this, we don't really see any other opportunities at this time here, right now, right? On this Ethereum right now, there's no opportunity here again. What the trade already set is playing out. Let that one play out. Once that plays out, probably by later today or by tomorrow, we'll be analyzing this again. Of course, we'll analyze it again tomorrow to see where we have opportunities for a trade again. Okay, then yes, so this is a trade we actually set. This is a trade we sent out on Friday, right? So the take profit was around this area, but it just missed the take profit by, I think, a few pips, you know. So it's coming back there again. Now this trade is still running. It's coming back there again. Now hopefully it hits this take profit. But if you're in this trade already, you should take profit at this time. You know, so I still have the trade running. I'm expecting it to come to this area and probably take profit, you know. So, but I am comfortable with the profit I'm currently at. I can take profit at this time. I think profit is almost 40 pips now from where we entered there. It's currently almost 40 pips at this time. So that's a good amount of profits right there, right? Okay, so do we have any other thing we'd like to consider? Okay, so all of these, most of these we already looked at, like I said, during the weekend. We're expecting dollar index to get to this area, breakout, you know, so all of that we already did. And so yeah, at this time we're going to have and we're going to have another analysis tomorrow. So this time we don't really have much else. This is just the beginning of the week, so not much in the market right now. The analysis we've done are currently playing out. So we'll come back again tomorrow. Okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice trading day, guys. Stay in profit. I'll see you on the next one.